Now the unit number 3 is the plants world. What are the plants? Plants are the living things. They can grow and they can make their foods. The first topic of this unit is the plants. The study of plant is called botany. The branch in which we study the plant is called the botany. Plants are the living things. The main thing of plant is that the plants are the living things. Why plants are the living things? Because they can grow, they can eat food, they can have the water just like the human beings. So they are the living things. As you can see in this picture that there is a plant, and you have to see that firstly they were in the roots of the plants are in the soil. Then we have the stem, we have the leaves, flower and the fruit. This is the label diagram of a plant. Now the next topic is photosynthesis. This is a new topic for you, that the photosynthesis. The word photosynthesis, what does this word means? If you can know that what is the meaning of photo? We can also say that just take a photo of me. So photo is the picture, but you can make that picture because of light. So the photo means light. Synthesis is the making. Synthesis means making. So photo means light and synthesis means the making of something in the presence of light is called the photosynthesis. This is the meaning of this word, photosynthesis. Photo means light and synthesis means the making. So the making of something in the presence of light is called the photosynthesis. Now which thing is making? Which thing we can make? The definition is that the process in which plants make their food by using sunlight and water is called the photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is the process in which plants make their food by using the sunlight and water. It's called the photosynthesis. Now, how can plants make their food? Plants can make their food by using sunlight and water. Where this light come from? This light come from the sun, and where this water come from? Basically, the plants use this water from their roots. Plants' roots were under the soil, and roots can absorb these water from the soil. First thing is that they absorb the water from the soil, and the second thing is that when there is rain, so the plant absorb these water as well. So there are two ways in which the plant get their water. First from their roots to the soil. Second thing, when it's raining. So you can know that there's sunlight and water. And how plant prepare their food? Plant can prepare their food in the leaves. Plants can prepare their food in the leaves. Now you can know that we have the plants. We can also say that we should grow plants. Why we say that why we grow plants? Because plants are the living things. Plants give us, the main thing is that the plants give us oxygen that we inhale. Which gas does we inhale? We inhale oxygen. And where this oxygen come from? This oxygen come from the plants. Plants give us oxygen and exhale, and they give us out the carbon, and they absorb the carbon dioxide. But we give the carbon dioxide and inhale the oxygen. So this oxygen comes from the plants. Plants inhale carbon dioxide but give us the oxygen. And plants can prepare their food in the leaves in the form of a glucose. Glucose is basically, we call the glucose as a food of plants, as you can see in this picture. Now we have the video of how photosynthesis takes place. This video tells you that how photosynthesis takes place.
Photosynthesis. Let's learn about photosynthesis. Plants make their food with the help of many things. Plants get their raw material for photosynthesis from the soil, the air, and the sun. Oh look! It started raining. When it rains, water gets absorbed into the soil. The plants take in the water from the soil through its roots. In the roots, there are tubes, which are called the xylem and the phloem. The xylem lies towards the interior part of the root, whereas the phloem lies towards the exterior part of the root. These tubes help in bringing water and minerals from the soil to its leaves. Leaves breathe in carbon dioxide from tiny pores, which are called stomata, which are on the underside of the leaf. The stomatas are like the windows in the room for plants because it allows air to get in. And here comes the sun, one more important factor for photosynthesis. So, now we know plants need 3 things for photosynthesis: carbon dioxide, water, and sunlight. Now the process will start. Most of the action takes place in the leaves of the plant. If we cut a leaf and observe it under a microscope, we see that right below the outer layer of cells, there is a layer of soft, elongated cells called mesophyll cells. Inside the mesophyll cells, we see tiny nodes, which are called chloroplast. Chloroplast contains a special chemical called chlorophyll. It is chlorophyll which colors the leaves green. Chlorophyll absorbs red and blue light from the sunlight that falls on leaves. Therefore, the light reflected by the leaves is diminished in red and blue and appears green. When the light energy from the sun is captured by the chloroplast, it's stored in stalks called a granum, in which is a thylakoid membrane. In these membranes, the chemical reaction of photosynthesis takes place. So, remember, carbon dioxide plus water plus sun gives you glucose plus oxygen. The glucose, or sugar, is the food which the plant has made for itself and is distributed to all parts of the body. And oxygen is a waste gas, which the plants breathe out. People and animals use this very oxygen to breathe and continue living. We, in turn, exhale the carbon dioxide needed by plants, and the cycle continues. Subscribe to us for more cool videos.
Now there is an activity for you that grow a plant at your home and see how photosynthesis takes place. What you can do, you can grow a plant at your home and see how photosynthesis takes place in these plants. That's the end of the chapter.